Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Once again, I'm back after about a month now. Rajiv Chopra from the Dusty Mike Chronicles saying hello again. Last year, I took a bunch of young students out to do some photography, some street photography to be honest. As soon as they left the metro station, some of them began whining about the heat, smell, dust, and the noise, and the crowds. And it was a humid day, so after about 2 minutes of walking, they started complaining about the humidity as well. I had taken them out at 7:30 in the morning, and the sun was strong, and the humid heat was oppressive. This was just after Eid last year. I am planning to take another group out a few weeks from now, and I expect this group to be a bit more stoic. We had unusually pleasant weather in the first 2 weeks of April, but a heat wave has gripped us from the middle of the month. I am glad I'm in Delhi. It's only about 41 degrees Celsius, but there are cities here where the temperature has reached 48 degrees Celsius. 24 of the 25 hottest cities in the world are in India. That's some record. Some claim that the subcontinent is the hottest place on the planet at this point. And yes, if you consider that we do have 24 of the 25 hottest cities, I think there is truth to that statement. Now, on the other side, whether the statement is true or not is irrelevant. We are experiencing a heat wave, and this is the start of the oppressive season in North India. It is often tempting, and I have done it, I've been guilty of it, of telling people to be in the Zen mode when the heat is oppressive. And this is easier said than done. I hate hot weather. The light in Delhi's summer is not golden, and nor is it romantic. It's not romantic in any way. The light in Delhi's summer is blinding, flat, and annihilating. And it seems as though it starts right in the morning. In fact, if you go out at 7:30 or 8 in the morning, the sun can be blinding. Now, I can quote passages from an important and essential book called The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter and encourage you to go out into the burning heat and blinding light, much as the famous Light Brigade made their famous charge. Lord Alfred Tennyson made a romantic poem about the charge of the Light Brigade. I won't do that either, even as I insist that you will find many opportunities in these unpleasant conditions. Many years back, when I walked in Daryaganj, Delhi on a Sunday morning, I collapsed briefly in the 46 degrees summer temperature. And as I started feeling sorry for myself, I also kicked myself on the butt or in the butt. Squatting on the street under their umbrellas were men and women selling their wares. No matter how hot and miserable they felt, I noticed that most of them smiled, joked, and went about the day with good humor. On that scorching day, several years back, I then set out to photograph them and talk to these people. And the story simply was how people retain their humor and humanity under difficult conditions. Not all of us are built the same. Walking on the streets, walking on the pavement resembles, when you walk on the street or the pavement that resembles a burning bed of coal, life gets challenging. The task of photography gets challenging. The task of journalism gets photography. gets challenging, and that's putting it mildly. Yet people work, smile, live, cry, and die in these conditions. If you can't be out at midday, maybe the early morning works for you. The sun is bright, young, full of vigor. Can you find the story? Maybe people starting their day. If you can't be out in the morning, and if you can't be out at midday, maybe you can be out in the evening. The infrared rays of the setting sun are hot. The smiles have begun to wilt. Is there a story in the weary smiles and the tired bodies? Can you possibly do a series? Early morning, midday, late evening, and see how the mood changes. Can you rise above your evident misery and find the story? Now, I don't do well in the heat, and I am a happy child in cold weather. Yet, if I could walk out and if I could kick myself to find the story in the scorching heat of Daryaganj many years ago, I can bet you can do it. If I can do it, so can you. And, well, this is a short episode from me. My point, very simply, before I say ciao or bye, is you can find the story even in the world's or even in the shittiest conditions possible. I think we just need to get out, get there, and start taking pictures. Yes, I will not tell you to go into the Zen mode, but maybe you can stop feeling sorry for yourself for maybe just about an hour. And if you can do that, maybe you will find the story. So that's it from me. This is the first of a 4-part series for this month. Rajiv Chopra from the Dusty Mike Chronicles saying goodbye for now. Ciao. See you next Sunday.